Thank you, Rachel, so much for that really amazing recognition. I think sometimes we don't actually absorb where we're at and what we've done, because victory is a hard thing to understand, especially when you've never thought it was possible. And it came about in part because of what Rachel did. And it brings me to my task tonight, my joyful task, which is to introduce Joe Landau as another recipient of the Global Vision Award. You probably know Joe's amazing tenacity, discipline, ambition, because you're part of this organization, and with him on the board, it has really dialed it up to 11. This is a thriving, amazing organization that I've been honored to be involved with for many years. And Joe is, through his amazing intellect, his phenomenal legal skills, his great learning, his scholarship, his organizational meticulousness, his relentless hounding of those of us who might not have given so much money had we not been badgered consistently by him. Well, there's a reason the $750,000 a year are now extra in the coffers of immigration equality is because of what Joe has done. This organization remains enormously in his debt. And because of that, so many individuals, and we will not know, whether through his own work in pro bono cases before he came to this board, or simply through the amazing work that this organization still does with asylum seekers, gay, lesbian, transgender people, who are persecuted around the world and for whom now America finally is a beacon. I know Joe as a friend. I met him 20 years ago, when I was reeling from both finding out I was positive, nursing my best friend to death, and also realizing that I was essentially an illegal immigrant because of it. And Joe immediately understood what was going on, immediately offered amazing emotional and intellectual support, goaded me and many others for the great struggle for marriage equality and dignity for gay men and women in this country and around the world. He's a good man. He's a humane man. I'm honored to be his friend. I was honored to edit with him almost 20 years ago now, an anthology about marriage equality, which helped advance the debate still further. And the greatest miracle is that eventually, because of the work he and Rachel did, I got my green card only a few years ago. And so many others have done the same. And also the miracle of the fact that this great and wonderful friend of mine grew up with me so that we were both able to get married. Something I never thought would happen to me, but I always thought would happen to Joe. If there was any sensible gay man out there. And then we went to each other's weddings. Yep, Rachel's right. This is what winning feels like. It is glorious, and it's wonderful, and it's due in part to a man called Joe Landau.